I want to talk about Brother Panic. And I just want to keep it simple, and I'm going to cut the comment section off because I just want to talk about a particular vision that I saw. And I'm not going to try to really say what it means. I'm going to say what it might mean to me, but it's up for anybody else to decide what it means. So when everybody heard about his passing and his going through a particular portal, you know, most folks felt like he purposely did it because he spoke on a lot of ways to die properly. Now, I never really seen many of Brother Panic's videos. I just happened to see that one day when it was announced that he passed, he transitioned. I saw like videos of how to die properly, and it was like some kind of 7-hour lecture or something like that. And so it made a lot of people, like I say, believe that he purposely died. It was purposely done. And so I felt that way too. And I believe it was the very next day, I saw this vision of, if you ever seen hospital socks, and those socks that have the rubber grips at the bottom, so you don't slip. So it's those socks with the rubber grips at the bottom. I happened to see, I saw a vision looking inside of a living room of a treadmill, and next to the treadmill was one red sock on the floor. So that's symbolic. So when I see things like that, it's just symbolism, and anybody else can say what it means to them. When I see a red sock, first of all, the color red. Now, me working in healthcare, I rarely see a lot of red socks. So when I see the color red hospital socks, I've seen yellow, I've seen brown, I've seen green, I've seen blue. I mean, I see red, but rarely do I see red hospital socks. So when I saw that color red, and it was just one sock, not two, just one sock. And it was on the floor, and it was laying next to a treadmill. First of all, that made it sound like somebody was a little sickly. Made it sound like maybe Panic could have been a little sickly. Before he transitioned, he was probably sick. And in the treadmill, it makes me feel like he was trying to get stronger. He was trying to get better. So then it made me believe that he probably did not die on purpose. But I don't know. I'm going to leave that for anybody else who want to interpret it, because I'm not trying to say it was any foul play in Panic's death. I'm kind of pushed to go on to say this because I did make an upload before, but I decided to put that on private just so I can leave it simple and leave it at this and not add any other stuff, because I don't want to add anything else to any other conversations besides the main point I'm trying to get across here. Well, I'm not trying to get a point across. I'm just trying to basically say the vision. And I don't want to say any extra stuff to remove the mind, anybody's thoughts from, what it is that I'm saying. And so basically, I saw a treadmill and I saw one red sock. The color red for me means sacrifice, especially in the hospital sock. That means he might have been sick. Okay. And something could have been making him sick. And I don't know why it was just one sock and not two. So that's also symbolic. I'm not going to try to dissect all of that because that's for each person to decide how that sounds. Okay. But that's all I have to say. Yeah. That's all I have to say. But the treadmill make me feel like he could have been trying to get well. It's basically saying that, no, he did not die on purpose. Okay, it wasn't him purposely doing it. But that's just, like I said, how I take a treadmill and then I see a red sock laying next to the treadmill on the floor, and just one red sock and not two, because he had 2 feet. I guess he had 2 feet. But I just saw one red sock, and it was one red sock with the grips on the bottom. It was a red hospital sock. So that's like he was sick. Sounds like he was sick, but the color red, what does that mean? What does that red mean? But other than that, that's all I got to say, because I'm not going to speculate on who, if anybody did anything, stuff like that. Because to be honest with you, I did not watch his lectures before. I used to see his titles, but I didn't watch his lectures before. Too much before his passing. And so I don't really have much to say about anything else, any other suspicions. I don't really have anything else to say. I was just kind of pushed to go on and do this video to talk about that vision, and just leave it at that, and don't say anything else. Just talk about the vision. Just leave it at that. And the video is only going to be about 6 minutes long, but that's all it needs to be, because I don't need to add anything or take anything away. So that's it, and I'll talk to you later.